Hello, everyone on Off the Grid Network. Thank you so much for joining. This is just a very quick welcome, hi, and introduction. So, you might have realized that for a while I have been hosted on another channel, and now I've moved to two other channels and also will be going live on my own channel too when it's all set up. Meantime, we've got the Psychic Circle here live with Big Homie and all of his friends, where we're going to go through some of the most exciting aspects of behind the scenes remote viewing. Also, remote viewing of various cases that I've been working on very quietly with Big Homie, and some of the ones that I've done internationally, as well as some of the psychic aspects. So that includes things like paranormal, skinwalkers, and if we're lucky, we might even be able to get some of the demon hunters that we have, that they might even be able to come and talk to us as my guests about how they've been demon hunting, what happens, where they are based, and how to go about it. So it is possible that we'll have all sorts of content because I have been working in this field for 46 years and I have a very, very vast array of the most wonderful guests and people that I know that have supported me and I've supported them, and we've held the light and part of this fantastic awaken where the energies are now very different. And we've noticed that from the burst of energy from the sun on the 31st, and well, actually started on the 29th of March, actually it started. And that amazing energy burst happened right through until the end of March. And then a few days later, we even had on the 5th of April, oh, can you believe it? 5th of April, we had another burst that happened. And then, as if that wasn't enough, in order to make sure that we all are ascending and we're all moving forward, there was this amazing full moons and all these moons and pink moons and strawberry moons and beautiful, blissful energies this last weekend gone. And now, of course, we have the holiday season this weekend. And so everything is moving in a particular direction. It'll be out with the old because the light will shine and the new will come in. Oh, and the good thing is that we're now no longer two Earths. We're now no longer two separate timelines, which we were before. So we're now compressed. We now move together. And yes, folks, we are now one timeline. We are now one new Earth. And all of those individuals that are scratching around and fighting with each other and doing all sorts of nonsense and calling people funny names and all that sort of silly jiggery pokery, we just have to bite them and pinch them on their bottom. Pinch them on their bottom and say, I don't want to be part of that energy. I don't want to be part of that energy at all. It's got to be positive. If you're not positive and you don't have that light within you and you're not waking up and you're not prepared to actually better yourself and move into your power, I guess those of us that don't want to be part of that nonsense that's in the past now, it's time now to move forward, and it's time to be positive because people's lives have changed and there's all sorts of amazing things that are coming on. I think it's going to be great. And I also wanted to say, I noticed there's lots of beautiful mods that used to be on my previous shows when they were on a particular other channel. So thank you all. I can see you all there specifically. And I would welcome any of the mods to come and help on this channel with me, because we're going to be having quite a few live chats with all sorts of individuals, and I'm sure we're going to have a couple of individuals that will come in and say, oh my goodness me, we can't do this, which is fine. So it would be absolutely super to have some of the mods here, and I see that you're here, so I'm sending blessings to you and thank you so much. So this is going to be a show that I'm going to be doing. There is probably going to be, there is a logo that's being designed, and it'll be just, it's very simple actually. It's just called Psychic Circle. I mean, couldn't think of anything better than that, because it's a circle of like-minded light people, and it'll be matching with the off the grid, that beautiful, the grid lines with all the the wording and all that, looks absolutely stunning. So it'd be probably gold and black background and looking awesome, which is great. And it's going to be fabulous. So I'm still here. Yes, I'm still here. The Witchy Poo Rhodesy is still here. That's fine. It doesn't really matter to me, because I think I know, and we all know where the light comes from. We all know what I'm working with. So it's just one of those things. We had a glitch somewhere else. It's gone now. It's business as usual. Yeah, people will know the truth. Thank you so much for Indio, Katie. Yeah, all don't want people to know the truth. Stop like, don't know what that's about, but yeah, we do know the truth. We know about awakening. We know what needs to happen. So I think it is going to be one of those where we just think, okay, that's fine, we just move forward and get things done. So yes, that's been done. Thank you so much, Casabear. Thank you for doing that. I've just seen it. I did work it out. Yay! Oh my goodness me. Not that I'm now suddenly good at tech. I'm not. I'm terrible. It took me like days, 3 days to get this all sorted out and get it done. And, when the Thursday, my awakening with Beverli Rhodes was sort of cut at the last minute, it's one of those. It was just one of those that we've got. And, it's the things that we have to do. It's just one of those things. We have to go and learn how to manage technology, which is what we're doing, which is great. And if there's any other unusual questions, let me know. Nice to see Sumerian Mac here, Lisa B. And of course, we've got Casabear, and we've got Lady Cats is very cute. Thank you so much. We've got Deanne Daly here too as well. Lovely. Lisa B as well. Thank you so much. And there's lots of fantastic people. And Diane Daly, happy to mod for you anytime. Thank you so much. And just how to get hold of me on TikTok, and just send me a message. KLG needs to be a mod. Yes, KLG, absolutely. Just I'm not quite sure how to do it, or what I need to do in order to do the mod thing. No idea yet, but that's fine. I will work it out. I'll work it out. I'm sure someone will tell me what I'm supposed to do, and we can sort that out. And then yes, if those that want to come and mod, absolutely, it would be fantastic. Storm has said grand rising. Yes, you're right. There is that grand rising right now, and also, yeah, as you know, Mercury this week. What's a pain in the where, but it's just the way that it is this week. I think might be a bit iffy, but that's okay. We're okay with that. Mercury did take all of the rays from the sun, and everything went into Mercury. It's almost like when there was that sunburst that happened on the sun on the 5th of April, particularly, because it was sort of slightly off center. Mercury was there as a planet, and that planet received most of that energy. So there will be a lot of individuals that won't quite see things the way that they are, and people will eventually wake up, which is obviously what's going to happen. And people that don't need to see this, they won't see it, and they'll move away from it. But I think that when I was looking at the light of the world and looking at it from an energetic point of view, there's hundreds and hundreds of little light points all over the world, which are absolutely fantastic, which means that they are souls of individuals that have woken up and realized that we don't need to be the way that we were previously, and that actually we are powerful sovereign beings. We are the ones that will be making the changes. And all of the others, they can think what they like, which they will do. And if they want to and intend to be part of any of the other mainstream issues, then that's their choice, because it's free will. We're one of the few planets across the systems that still have free will. So it's good to see everybody here. Thank you, Casabear, with the resident warrior. That is too funny for words. Yes, we've got lots of good things happening, and I'm sure the other channel will continue doing whatever it needs to do. Reese Way, good morning. Yes, fantastic. And I love all the kissy things. They look absolutely amazing. If you see any funny things in the chat at the moment, I'm just doing this and moderating it myself. I am working it out. I think I've got the hang of it, more or less. Just let me know. Alternatively, I'll have to figure it out. I tell you, it's been a learning curve and a half for me. Oh my goodness. I think some people had a good giggle at me struggling with all this stuff, but I got it to work finally. Hence, you see me here. I'm live, and it was 11:11. There's 11 minutes and 11 seconds that I've been live. So there comes the energy. So thank you all for being here, and you will see a lot more of me every week. We're going to come up with amazing titles and all sorts of good things. We're also looking at doing, probably this week maybe, we're going to do a nice piece, because I did a bit of a channel piece. I've actually got it here, and I did a download which was about the Alaska Triangle, and also I did 2 remote viewings, first one in 2019 and the second one was a few weeks ago. And then I wrote all my notes down. Here they are. Yeah. And it was, you won't believe it, it's about Alaska. Yes. It's the dark black pyramid, which is underneath the surface near the Denali National Park, near Mount McKinley, which is quite close by to it. And then if you have a look on the map, if you look on Google Map, you'll see there's like a funny shape thing that says area not reviewed. So that is actually underneath that area. And I had a meeting with somebody yesterday who had gone out to that area, and he had said that the aircraft that he was on, he had to go on a particular aspect where you have to switch all the electronic sort of systems. You have to switch them off. And you basically have to do what they call visual. It's just visual flying. You have to look down, see the topography, see what the land looks like. You have to follow the geography, because his instrumentation was going all over the place. So, but he did. He went and had a look, and he was able to survey the scene, and then came. And the moment he flew back out of that area, his instruments were fine. So there's obviously a lot of electromagnetic issues in that area. So I'm going to be talking about the Black Pyramid, or sometimes called the Dark Pyramid, in Alaska this week as well. And we're going to be talking about what I had said ages and ages ago on that other channel. I'd said that certain individuals are going to be flipping to do with the Sean Combs case. And already 1 or 2 of those things have happened. And that was with the Z type person, and that is all happening because he's flipped, and that's going to be a very interesting type of energy reading. So we'll do that as well, and we're going to do all sorts of other exciting things. We'll do a bit of a test as well. We'll do some remote viewing, because I know there's a lot of you that have been practicing at home. So we're gonna have some fun and do some remote viewing experiments and see how that goes. I'll probably duplicate some that we had done with the university. Oh gosh, years ago, like 40 years ago, and that was lots of fun too. So there is lots and lots of really cool stuff that we are going to do, and I just want to shout out to Big Homie for stepping in and offering me personally a new home. And I also want to shout out to Lady D for also stepping in and offering me a new home on her channel for the Saturday Psychic Live. And we're going to be doing an amazing show as well. And Azria's going to be back. Yay! It's her first time back since her, what do we call it? Since her episode. So she's a lot better. I saw her yesterday and she popped round and we had a cup of tea. English thing, cup of tea. Had a cup of tea and a donut. And she was able to eat that. It's fine. There's no pain in eating anymore, which is great. So, you know, she is a really lovely girl and she can't wait to meet everybody and see everybody. And she had a special shout out to Casabear and said, please make sure Casabear has received her report. And I said, yes, I will find out. Don't worry. You know, we'll just get all of this done and we'll just continue with where we were. I know that it's not a huge thing, but actually, overall, it's a huge energy and it's a huge vibration and it's a vibration frequency family. So, hi to the frequency family. So pleased that we could be here and so pleased that we're going to have our little Azria with us, our pink lady. She'll be here too. So, Casabear donut. Yes, I had a donut. I did have a donut. It was very yummy. Generally, I don't. Mind you, my little dogs always want to have some of the sugar and the sweetie stuff. They're terrible. They love sweet things. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so had the tea, yes, and Yorkshire tea, yes, that is actually Azria's favorite is Yorkshire tea. It tastes different. I don't know where the tea comes from, but it's very, very yummy. I drink weird tea. I drink rose tea, which is normal tea, Yorkshire tea, and then I put some roses in it because it just tastes nice. It's cool. What can I say? What else have we got here? Oh, Casabear. I must tell her. I'm going to tell Azria because she said she might pop in a bit later because she's gone and bought, what's it called? It's called Buy Me a Coffee. So she's on a buymeacoffee.com thing. Here we go again. So she managed to do it. And she said to me, you should be on that. Why aren't you doing that? I said, really? Really? Honestly? Why am I not doing that? You know, chance would be pigs flying in the sky. Yeah, that's about right. So she said, no, don't worry. I'll come over. I'll pop over and I'll help you. So she's going to pop around later. And she'll help me set up all of that. I believe she's done most of it, so I can go and do. So it'll be, what is it? Buymeacoffee.com. It'll be Beverli Rhodes and it'll be buymeacoffee.com. I think it's just Azria. Might be Azria or Azria Bay. Don't know. Anyway, apparently we're both on there. Lots of fun. Lots and lots and lots of fun. So, yeah, there we go. I think it's going to be great. What have we got here? Haha, that got in my head. She's absolutely fantastic. Yes, little Miss Mad Head. I've got it. I managed to read it, which is good. Got my glasses on. Beverli, this is your opportunity to prove Jack. Who's this? Joshua. So far, I have a slow start to nowhere, and everyone's watching. Not quite sure what that means. What that means. But Joshua, bless you, thank you. And I see you've got a little, I don't know what it is. Looks like not a screwdriver. It's a starry thing with a thingamabob. I think that means you're a mod. So thank you so much, Joshua, and thank you, Lady Cats, who's also got a little spanner thing on it. I think that does mean that I think that is something to do with mod things. Anyway, in advance, thank you. What else have we got here? Just waking up. Oh, just waking up. That's your screen name. Just waking up. Tuning in. Good morning, Marique. What a nice name. Nice energy too, Marique. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't just tune in to people just like that. Not a good thing. Right, dropping them links. Yes. I don't know if I actually did. I don't think I did the linky thing. Sorry, guys. You have to tell me where to put them because I don't really know where to put them. Right, Joshua, are you okay though? Yes, Joshua, are you okay? I think Joshua's been given a new lease on life. Please God. Sophia Group, my sister and I saw two beings, one a short stature back to us, the other was a dark shadow watching us. I'm so sorry, Sophia, that your brother committed suicide a month ago, or that he was unalived a month ago. Could it have been my brother? Please help. So let me just read that again. My sister was one short in nature with the back to us. The other was a dark shadow. Sometimes, those that have moved across to other dimensions can appear as just a shadow, because obviously if they've gone across and they're not quite sure where they are, you do get a lot of confusion. There are some mediums that do what they call rescue work, where they find somebody that is not sure where they are and rescue them and help them to transition and move across to the next dimension, to the other side. So it is possible. It looks like, as it says there was a dark shadow being watching us. I think it could be him. I think if you can, then Sophia Group, if you can, because they will be able to hear you, they can perceive us far better than we can perceive them. I would say to that being, if it is, and call your brother's name out. If this is you, please acknowledge. If it is not you, then you're not welcome here. And then say whatever prayers are energetically assigned to you. Can be anything. It doesn't really matter what faith it is, and then ask them to leave. But if it is your brother, I'm pretty sure he will find a way to be able to be in contact with you. Let me know in the chat a bit later, because I'll be back on again this week for sure. Joshua Tashel, I rescue children from SRA. Do you think I should calm down on the cabal? No, Joshua, definitely not. Because as you know, that's something that I do, and I lead 150 strong remote viewers in the Awakening Academy. And as you might know, or you might not know, do you remember we worked on the little Benjamin Wright case? He was just repatriated back to his dad today. So that is an amazing Easter gift. Prodigal son returns. Isn't that amazing? So he's back. He's safe and sound. And we're going to do a debriefing and go through what was on the case, what came out correctly, of all the information that my team pushed through on the case. What was correct? What came up as yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. Yes, this. Once we know all the background. So I will meet with Big Homie and go through a debrief, so that we can get that information back to my remote viewing alliance group, which then we will wait for the next case. So we're not meeting tonight, obviously, because it's a public holiday. And then the next case, we'll wait for Big Homie to say who we're working on next, because we'll do a proper close down. We'll do the close down of the case, and have a look at what were the hits, what worked, what didn't work, and do just a full review. And then from our side, from the remote viewing alliance side, we will close those cases and then move on to the next one. So I know that in one of the other channels, there was some individuals on the Discord that were doing some exercises and all sorts of things at home, which is great. If you do want to join the alliance, please send a request to join Remote Viewing Alliance to the direct email, which is Remote Viewing Alliance, and it's just all one word, at gmail.com. And then and you'll need to provide your email address. And then if you can be available for Fridays, it would be good then, because then you could be part and parcel of the next new case that will be provided by Big Homie. And whatever it is we're working on, we just got to wait. We'll take this time off now over the holidays so that we can recenter our energies and start moving forward. And then start with the new case next week, which will be fabulous. So if you do want to join, please make sure that you send that email to remoteviewingalliance@gmail.com. And by the way, at the moment, it is still completely free. There's no charge. because everybody is volunteering their time and their effort to help locate these missing children, and particularly children from SRA as well. So if you want to join, I'd love to see everyone. And let's go and look. I want to see the book. I don't know what that is. Another life saved. Yes, Reese Way. Absolutely. Another life saved. The most dearest little boy that you've ever seen in your life. He was the cutest little thing. He had little cheeks. So cute. Oh my goodness. So I'm so glad that he's with his family, with his dad. And I'm sure, being a holiday weekend, he's gonna be spoiled. And you know what? He deserves it. The little lad has been through a lot. So yes. Oh, there's Sophia again saying, I'm sorry, but the short being was lit up while the shadow being was watched us. Oh, okay. Well, then it sounds like, oh, and it was on your brother's birthday. So this, I would say, in my view, it was probably him. So, yeah, I think that's what it was. Do you work with JW? Don't know what that is. I wonder. I suppose if I don't know. If I click on a question, does it come up on the screen? I don't know. I'm going to have to ask those questions. Not quite sure. Lady Cats. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. Stop. Listen. Collaborate. Yes. Let's all collaborate together. It's one light, one source. That's what it is at the end. QQQ. Yes. QQQ. Lulu Bell. Do you know where Benji was retrieved? Which country? I don't know. We haven't had the wash-up session yet. In other words, we haven't had the debrief. I think I'm not sure actually. I did a discussion with Big Homie this morning, and it was just one of those chaotic times where they just wanted to get the child to the dad because he has custody, as you know, because you work, you know the case very well. So, and that was it. So he did say that we would have a session and go through all the ins and outs, and that we will do that probably later. But I think always for us as the Remote Viewing Alliance, it's the outcome. It's like, how has this child been sent back to the correct place? Has he been extracted from where he was? And then we'll go through all the other bits and bobs and just do all the good things. But that's to celebrate now. It's to celebrate that the lovely little lad is back with his dad. He's back on a holiday, and they can just go in and have a wonderful family weekend. And he is small enough, and he's nearly 4. November he's 4. So it will actually be moving through his psyche and out of his psyche, and his energies will clear. So please God, he has a good life going forward. Yeah, good. Oh, good. Yes. That's when, if you need a healer, I can help. Yes, that's a good one. I have no idea yet. When we chat to Big Homie, then I think that will be good. Kazabay is saying Big Homie needs to check his mods here, I would suggest. Okay, that's good. I think that's great. What else have we got, Genuine? You can reference me, Joshua. You can reference me on X. Unacknowledged Special Forces Children's Rescue. I'm sure that Big Homie will know of you. I'm pretty sure that he would know what's going on there. That's good. And then Just Waking Up, lots of stars and fist bumps. Oh, I do like that. I like the stars. Reese Way. Big Homie has addressed him in an earlier live. Okay, I'm going to have to catch up. I'm going to have to go and speak to all the earlier lives and, just understand who's doing what there. All very new to me, which is good. Great feedback. That's good. Thank you so much. Larks as well. Well done, everyone. Right, so thank you for the resurgence. Yes, I've definitely read Dolores Cannon's work on the Law of One. Yes, I do have all of that. And obviously her QHHT. So for those that don't know, quantum healing hypnotherapy, which really works extremely well. I will say, now that we're on sort of past life therapy and hypnosis and all these, I wanted to do a test the other day, and the test specifically was, could we ask AI, any of them, because there's a few around now, could we ask AI if it's able to plot and provide suggestions for and understand what our past lives were and how many there were, and if it could give a rundown? So it's a bit of an experiment. I want to do that, and I want to see, because I already know mine, and I want to see what, one of the AIs, ChatGPT or others, I want to see what AI says, because I think that whole AI cycle might be able to plot what our past lives were, which makes it then easier when you go for the quantum healing hypnotic therapy with a Dolores Cannon person representative that's been trained by Dolores Cannon's ways. Much easier, because it takes a whole day. You're with that person for the whole day, and you do lots and lots and lots of different things. But then you can zoom in and decide, oh, I'd like to look at that life, or I want to look at that particular life, and that could be particularly enjoyable. So yeah, why not? That's very good. I don't know what a Bex show is. I've no idea. Thank you for liking. Yes, thank you for liking. Please do lots of likes, and please follow Big Homie too, which will be fab, because then we'll have lots of access to all sorts of amazing stuff that we're going to do here. And also go to Lady D Soul Therapy, because we will definitely be doing a lot of work with Lady T going forward, which is very nice. And I still have my Thursdays Awaken with Beverli Rhodes, which was where it used to be on the previous channel. It'll still be on Thursdays, because all of my guests are still coming on a Thursday, and I'm not about to go and change everybody and move everything around, because we're not with that channel anymore. And it's just one of those things, I guess. The energy had to change. It has changed, and this is where it's going. Let's have a look. Little Miss Madhead. I don't know. The dog is barking. Who's at the door? No, yeah, that is the little one barking. She does not like the postman at all. And so she will have her say, because he's got a big red coat on, and she gets scared because she's only tiny, and that's it. So I don't know how to do the mute thing. No idea how to do that. I might just have to tell her, yeah, he's going up and down the road with his little red, vehicle. And you can see from the stairs, which is where she can see from the stairs outside, and she just doesn't like him walking up and down the road. I think she thinks she owns the whole road, but she doesn't, obviously. No. And once he moves the vehicle, hopefully he will move the vehicle at some point, and then she'll give up, because as far as she's done, I've done my job. I've told the postman, go away. So thank you for that. And she's probably quiet now. Sorry about that, everyone, if it was a bit silly. Yes, I know you want me to say thank you so much, Jane. Ask her who taught her. Who's her? The spirituality speaks of. Ask her. Don't know who they're talking about. I'm thrilled to see you again live. Oh, good. I'm pleased that you like that too. And that's good. And there we go. And I'm busy working my way down. This is not as easy as StreamYard. Skywatcher. Oh, look, there's Rocky Mountain Skywatcher. That's lovely. Good. So yes, I know lots of people have been sending me messages on my TikTok. What's happened? Why is it not there? Whatever. So I think, in all fairness, the less said about the shows not being on the previous channel before, the better. But I will say that we continue the work of light that we're doing, and we will be continuing it on Lady D, which is Soul Therapy, who's also on here on YouTube. and she's very kindly agreed to continue the Thursday show, which is the Thursday Awaken with Beverli Rhodes, which will be the guests. We're obviously going to be doing our lovely Saturday Psychic Live events. We'll be doing that on her channel as well every Saturday, and we've got one scheduled for this Saturday with Azria, and we've now got a spot here with the lovely big homie, and we're going to do all sorts of new things. We're busy planning what we're going to do, what the shows are, and I think at this stage, the less said about the other channel and all the issues, the better. My view is we're not going to give it any energy. And what we will do is if they send energy out anywhere, we just send it right back, return to sender. So I think it's going to be great. So there we go. Light workers only protect women and children. No, light workers protect pretty much everybody that is waking up. That's part and parcel of what we do and what everyone does. There we go. And please sort it for your channel. Yes, I will do. I'm busy trying to sort out the YouTube thing. You've got to do there's a whole bunch of things you've got to jump through. The only thing I can post on my own channel is shorts at the moment. And then I've got to do some verification thingamabob. Anyway, this is when you need a youngster to be able to come to you to say, this is what you do. This is how you do it. This is what you need to click on. This is how you need to do it. Yeah. So it was one of those. Oh, Lulubelle. Yeah, you've got this, Beverli. We will support you all the way. I'm excited for new beginnings. Yeah, I'm excited for new beginnings too. And we've got to make sure that we stay within our own power because we are sentient beings. Yeah. So it should be interesting. I think it will be fine. So send it back, Lady Cats. Maybe a pinch too. So yes, got to take it. They're going to pinch your bottom. Maybe I should have a T-shirt made with going to pinch your bottom. Pardon me. I'm going to just tell the puppy. Right. Sorry, everybody. It's a silly dog. Normally, when we used to do the other shows, they used to be out the back, sitting outside, enjoying whatever. Whereas this time, nope, it's one of those. Yeah, we do have to protect Homie, and that's what we're doing. We are protecting Homie, so that's good. Yep, send it back, love it. Yes, the tech stuff. Yes, regardless of what channel you're on, please know your people will support you wherever you go. Oh, Mandy, thank you. That's so lovely. Yes, it's been a difficult week, but it's one of those things. We've just got to allow ourselves to increase our abilities, increase what we're doing, and allow other people to do the looking after for a change. Because I know I've been doing lots of looking after for all sorts of other people and children and RVing and sessions and workshops and things like that. And it was quite a surprise of how many people decided, well, actually, what you're doing is a good job and we need to make sure you continue doing it, and asked to rehome me, a bit like a stray cat. I felt a bit like a stray cat this week. Yeah, give this little Leo, the stray cat, a new home. So I'm very, very, very blessed. I've got Lady D that stepped up and said, absolutely, we're going to do this. And I've got Big Homie that stepped up and said, yes, you've got a new home. And in the meantime, we'll just, not do much or have much to do with other things that we don't need to be part of. Dr. Crusher. The dog and nose whisper. Oh my goodness me, you crack me up. You really do. Virginia Beach. Camille Bugs. I always have negative visions. Why is that? Well, sometimes when you look at the energetics, you've got the frequency, the negative frequencies are quite dense. They're a lot heavier, and if you had to see them, they would be like, what could we call? Imagine a chocolate brownie. That really squashy, dense, especially if they're the ones that you buy that are like a really thick chocolate cakey thing, and then they've got all the bits of chocolate in them, and they're like really, when you pick them up, it's like picking a brick up, seriously. So if we think about it, we can see that that's how thick and how dense that negative energy is on that frequency, when we look at the different frequencies. And then when you look at the light ones, the light energies are much higher. They're higher vibration, they're higher frequency, and that energy is a lot easier. It's translucent, it moves, it splits up, and it can be sort of very twinkling, and it's a different type of energy. So the two are very different. So this is the reason why it would be easier to see the darker, more negative energies than it is sometimes the positive ones. So if you can reset yourself, rebalance yourself, and allow yourself to push forward with your chakra and say, these are the energies, and I will not move away, push away any of the negative aspects. And over a period of time, you'll find that your own energy field will start tuning in to the sparkly ones, the higher, lighter, brighter vibrations, and not tune in to the darker ones, those heavy duty chocolate brownies. So those are down there, those are further up. So just recalibrate your energies, recalibrate what you're doing. Salt scrub bath or a salt scrub shower is really, really good to remove anything that's kind of stuck to you. That black goo that you get sometimes when you get this negative energy. Sometimes it's a bit sticky. So just salt scrub, get rid of it, push it away, pull it away, and then recenter yourself, do your meditations, and only focus on attracting to you, and have that as an intention. So when you have that intention to source, say within source, this is what I want to do. This is how I intend to live my life. I only want to focus on positive because I want to grow. And also say, I remove and repudiate and push back any of the negativity that I was seeing before. I will not be. I want to only concentrate on the light now. And it's a good time to do it because the energies now, after the sunbursts, the two of them, plus this last weekend gone with all the planetary changes, it is ideal. It really is ideal. Yeah, I see people saying now you want brownies. Yes, I do also want brownies, but they are very heavy. I can only eat a quarter of them because they're very sweet, but they're very nice. Good, Tashal, I'm glad you're always blocking. Yes. And don't forget also, you can, I've got that little pouch that I've got, I wear it. Here it is. See, look. There's my pouch. This is the pouch. So I've got my pouch filled with my crystals, the salt, black salt, and then I've got a different one or two lovely crystals here that I have. I'll show them to you just a minute. Bit of a weird live this, isn't it? Hey, look, beautiful. Look at that one. So I've got some really small, obviously, because of where it's situated. I've got some small ones of these. I've got some black tourmaline, and this one here that I don't take off. This one here is raw black tourmaline, and I've put it as close to my throat chakra as I possibly can. And that I never take that off. And then I also have my moldavite, which I have taken off today because I've left it on the powerhouse crystals so that it can get zoomies and it can just be happy. Oh, and everybody's hungry. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to make you all hungry. But yeah, actually, if anyone's ordering back these beautiful brownies with extra chocolate, yep, count me in, please. Yep. Yes, salt water, also salt water or salt scrubs, also great. I'm glad you like the crystals. Camille, I hope that explanation with the energies, I hope now you'll start projecting the intentions and bringing the intentions in to yourself so that you can have a lot more of the positivity and the light coming to you. You'll be amazed. Bev, you mentioned in Pismosis chat a few nights ago, 3 ladies name dropped you all because wanted it. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad everybody liked it. Good. Hold on to this. Hey, you! Come here. What you doing? Leave that postman alone. No, she's still doing it. If not, oh, here they come. What have you got? Oh, you've stolen a biscuit. You can't have this. She's stolen a biscuit. You can't have this. This is not for doggies. Gone. No, bad girl. No. That was what that was about as well. Chasing the postman and stealing biscuits. Oh, you're a scallywag. What's wrong with you? Anyway, enough about all the household things here. Can we see them? Oh, you want to see them? This is the naughty one. I'll be up. This is the naughty one. This is the one she's eyeing. See? She's eyeing out her biscuit. You can't have the biscuit. No. This is the baby. No, you can't have it. So that's naughty one. Come down. And this is the one. This is the postman. This is the one that doesn't like the postman. Stop it. No, sit nicely. You're a good girl. This is the one that does not like the postman. Yes. So you've chased him now, have you? Good girl. So yes, I do pet communication as well. That's another one of the services in case anybody wants pet communication, because I have a great affinity. Go on, go down. Great affinity to dogs, cats, horses, big animals, small ones. I do like the guinea piggies and the little hamsters. They do very well, but they're only with us for a short period of time. So I hope you enjoyed meeting the scallywags, because generally they're not supposed to be here. They're meant to be outside playing. But yeah, I'm so glad I took that biscuit away. It's what is it? It is. Oh, it's just a digestive one, but no, not for you. So no more biscuits. Who has the problems with the same thing with the doggies? Because I do. Every time there's a biscuit anywhere, it's like the crackle, crackle, crackle of the paper. And it's like it just sends out this energy of, oh, there's a biscuit that's going to happen. And then that's it. There they are. Anyway, thank you so much, just waking up. And thank you that they're adorable. They are adorable. They're only young. They're not even a year old, actually. I think it is 28th of April is both of them. I think, yeah, it's 28th of April. So we'll have to have a little bit of a dog biscuit birthday. Anyway, I see hopefully Sky Spirit is around. Hopefully, if she is, I did send some messages to her yesterday. Oh, there she is. There's Sky Spirit. Hi. And hi, James Collins Cares. Oh, there's James. So black obsidian. Yeah, the black obsidian, you can use it for all sorts of things, but really, because it's like the black tourmaline, the black obsidian, you can also use it for protection. I've got them on my front door. I've stuck a few on the front door itself. And when you walk into the front door as well, I've put them on the inside as crystals. So that's it. They are very, very good for pushing back, reviewing any negative energy. So it would be good ones for you to get, James. Get some black obsidian. And you don't have to get a really big one. You can just, I got for the front door and for the back door, I've got these little round tumbled stones, and you can just stick them on with some glue, and that works really well, and it's a really great protection. I've got other things for protection on the front door as well, obviously, has to be. And yeah, so to just do that, James, that will be great. Confident my dog was a seagull in her past life. She said, yeah, this is it. They're naughty, or they're scallywags. They do, because they come from, animals come from this central shared soul. So they have what they call a community soul. Animals do come back as different types of animals. So you can have one that was a dog before and one that was a cat before, etc. What is very interesting is that I have noticed that some of the energies around the animals are associated with individuals that you used to have in your life that was walking this journey in this life with you. So individuals that would have been in this 3D life, it is possible that some of the partial souls can come through and come talk to your animals and then talk to you. So, if you see your cat or your dog or any of the animals just sort of staring into the background and looking at someone or something, they will see people in your family circle and in your soul family. They will see them in your home long before you will. So they are unbelievably wonderful little four-legged creatures, fur babies, because not only, especially cats do find where there's difficult psychic energy in your home. And you'll see they will go to a particular spot and you'll think, why are they lying there? Right in the middle of somewhere where I'm going to fall over them, which is when I used to have cats and we had the farm in South Africa. And we had loads of cats. We had loads because they used to go ratting and go out to the barn and go out and, chase things and go up to, the horse food and things like that. So, yeah. And you have to have, when you've got, when you're farming stuff, you have to have cats, farm cats. But they were absolutely lovely. Some of them used to come in the house. Others used to just have too much fun outside. So, and it was always hot and nice, so they could go wherever they wanted to. They were free. And so what they used to do is they'd come in the house and they would find a spot and then they'd lie there. And I'd say, what are you doing? And then they just look up as if to say, well, I'm just clearing this negative psychic energy that you have in this particular spot. And I'm just going to curl up and go to sleep. So cats are very, very good at sensing energies, finding the energies, curling up in a wee ball, and then getting rid of that energy. Dogs are very good. Their best aspect is to be able to see the unseen. So if you can't see the energies from those that are sort of going in and out, moving in and out of your line of sight, dogs definitely can see them. And around sort of the time when people need to, make contact with you, it's possible that your dogs will see it for sure. So what have we got? So Mandy says, my 3 cats are the best psychic alarms. Very true. They are brilliant. You've got 3 cats. Oh, wow. You must tell us what types they are, Mandy, please. They always let me know when someone is present. Good. Yes, they can. 2 cats fly into the bathroom. Tasha, you do make me laugh. Oh, that made me crash now. Yeah, they do that. And, they're like... They like playing with the water in the bath too. If you run the tap, they do this whole pouring thing to the water. Oh, so cute. Oh, Lulybell, so cool. My birthday's on the 21st. Oh, wow. So happy birthday for the 21st. I must have a look and see what's happening on the planets. Planetary changes for the 21st. I think there's stuff going on then. I need to go and have a look. But yes, so in advance, Wench, I don't know whether I say that name right. I might not. Wench, in advance, happy birthday for the 21st. And if there's anybody who has a birthday today, put it in the chat and I personally will send you a happy birthday wishes. So there you go. Rocky Mountain Sky Watcher. Ton of feral farm cats. Absolutely. Keep food out for them. The birds and the piggies about eating cat food. Birds eat cat food? Really? Oh, maybe my lot, I think, just munched their way through all the cat food. There was never enough left for the birds. They just used to chomp, 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 chomp. It didn't last 5 minutes. It was gone. Oh, and of course, if you'd seen my other live with Ron when we were doing the cryptoids, I was talking about one of the cryptoids in South Africa that was at the back, and that was on the farm. And it used to come down and used to raid the bins. And it did also on the way back up again. You could actually hear all the steel plates going clunk, 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 because it used to just take whatever it wanted. We didn't always use cat, those little cat crunchies. We would also feed wolf crunchies, which are those little, it's like cat food, but they're little crunchies, but it's specially formulated for, not for wild animals, but for wolves and lynxes and, mountain lions and things like that. So we would leave that out as well. That would always go, disappeared, gone, chomp, 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 which was great. So that's good. Lady cats, free range. Oh, free range guinea pigs. Imitate the guinea pigs have a whistle. I've heard squeaky, squeaky. I didn't know it was a whistle. See, I've learned something today. 3 of them are soldier alpha cats. Funny to watch them weird on the fences. Oh, that must be lovely. Oh, I miss the kitties, but I think the 2 babies are just too busy. They would drive a poor thing absolutely mad. Birthday's on the 27th. Oh, wow. Let me just see. I missed that one. How do I go back up here? Come on, go up. Here we go. Lulubelle. Oh, Lulubelle. Birthday falls on the 27th of April. Will be the night of the super new moon. Wow, that's a very powerful. Use that energy for yourself. What kind of energetic or spiritual influence might this powerful lunar event have on us? I think that I've heard we've got this unusual energy coming in, which I think a lot of individuals, spiritual individuals that are in this field, we've all been talking about it. And I'll share this now anyway. I was going to share it during the week. I might as well share it now. Why not? And it is that particular energy of the super new moon is going to create what is called light bridges. So the light bridge will be a bridge that goes from individual to individual, but also to the higher realms. So that means that everyone that wanted to move between the 2 realms or the 2 dimensions would be able to use that spiritual bridge. And that's starting on the super new moon. There will also be individuals on Earth at the moment, new Earth, that will be activated. So you're going to find a lot of individuals will be shedding all the negativity, moving away from the negativity, because these are individuals that decided to incarnate, be here on our planet with us, and start becoming the bridge between the old you and the new you. So where the ascension, with the ascended awakening energy, the light bridge that happens will allow the 2 to coincide so that the new you just becomes one energetic, light, crystallized energy being. And that starts on the super new moon, which is when the moon is closest to the earth. I'm sure you all knew that anyway. But, this is great because at that time, do your meditations and say, I would welcome being a light bridge warrior. You could be, you might be. If you've been feeling a bit strange or a bit sicky or, very tired, very fatigued, lots of headaches, these sort of things, you could actually be one of the light bridge warriors. You could be. So I'll do a lot more about it, and I'm coming to terms with sort of AI stuff. So what I might do is I might do some pictures of what I see of a person being a light bridge warrior, but it could be you. It could be. Could be. They've done the 3 cats. Yes, and I see you getting lots of happy birthdays. So I have 1 long-haired grey and 1 white. That's fantastic. Both mean light tools. So lovely. They've been my first name and middle names. Both mean light too. Yay! Well, guess what? I think we know what's happening there, Lulubelle. Guinea piggy wiggles from Sky Spirit. That's lovely. Well, it's been a fantastic day so far. And Arquana, Sky Spirit, how are you? Beautiful. Oh, there's Arquana, our lovely shaman who is working with and leading a beautiful, beautiful tribe in America. Oh, so fantastic. You've got the most amazing path to walk because you're creating a free tribe. At some point you and your tribe will be recognized. I get that feeling. You're going to get, phase 1 is done. Phase 2 for your tribe will be recognized. And then we can do a big celebration and then start raising some money so that you can build all these things that you need, the school and all these things that you need on a reservation once you are fully recognized as a tribe in Florida there. Wonderful. Thank you. I don't know what level 1 demonstrator means. I have no idea what that green thing is. Do not know. Sorry, everyone. Yes, Lady Cats and Arquana, make sure you hook up with each other and say hi. Good day, everyone. TKOLM to come, I think is how it is said. Yes, party at your tribe. Yes, party at your tribe, Arquana. That will be fantastic. That would be good. Maybe explain to everybody in the chat, the story of your people and what you're trying to do, because I mean it's just amazing that you're trying to make sure that those that are left of the tribe, which are less than 500, that you're trying to get everybody registered and done and be seen as to be a proper tribe with your own reservation. Please God, that happens for you. That will be amazing. So thank you to everybody that was here in the chat. This was the first chat, which is wonderful. And Cookie, nice to see you. Looks like you're new here. Blessed week, because we're all on here. Yes. Shannon Lee, Joe. Yes. Arquana. Yes, absolutely. When everything is finalized, we will celebrate with you. Yes, we will. Absolutely, we will. Obviously, go and do your sacred fire and do all your beautiful things that you'll do with your tribe. But then, seriously, you've got to come on here, and we've just got to give you kudos and just get it all through. So hopefully someday you'll take over the running of the tribe when everything comes through. It's fab. Right, I think what we're going to have to do is, I've been chatting to you for an hour. This was just an introduction to tell everybody that I was going to do some stuff here and I'm going to be on Lady D, because I've had like loads of messages to say, where you disappeared to? Did you disappear? Have you gone off world? What are you doing? Where are you? So there we go. So, and there'll be something similar tonight as well. We're going to do that on Lady D's Soul Therapy channel on YouTube as well. So pop over there and go and have a look, and I'll be on there later on. It is in the evening, I think it's our time, but it's all sorted. So there is a thumbnail there. There's all of that. So pop over to Lady D. So if you don't see me on Lady D, you'll see me here. And then eventually, once I sort the YouTube thing with my own channel, which will be Beverli Rhodes Official, we'll do something on there, which will be fab. So good to see everybody. Have a lovely weekend, because it's a holiday week. Don't eat too much chocolate. If you do eat a lot of chocolate, make sure it's the dark chocolate, as high a percentage of cocoa as possible, because that boosts your psychic energy and your ESP. So thank you so much to everybody, and just enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the light, because the sun is shining. Things are positive out there. No space anymore for the negative ones. So blessings to everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.